Let's get started for the January meetup. I think I said the right month this month. Because last month I like looked at the thing and it said about like next month. We don't have anything set for next month yet, but we have kind of for the month after that for some guest speakers and go over some things from our survey results that we're going to have a CFP now, which is pretty cool. This month we're doing the kickoff probably next week for the organizers. We've got about 11 organizers. We're going to do DevOps days again. We're still taking volunteers if people are really interested in helping out with that. So we encourage you guys to let us know through the Slack channel. Tonight we have two awesome sponsors. One is Red Nova Labs, who's letting us be here. And the other one is Adaptive Solutions, who brought us the pizza and beer, which is super awesome. So big hand for both of them. I don't know if you guys want to come up here and tell us about Adaptive Solutions and like what you guys do.
Sure, yeah. My name's Dave Grace, and this is Matt Inc. So we're with Adaptive, and we're a local IT recruiting company. I don't know if you know, there's a lot of need for developers, DevOps people here in town. You guys probably never get called for recruiters. But so we've been in town since '09. Started kind of big nine kid 2002. But we've just seen, as technology evolved, we've just seen a lot of growth in the DevOps space. And so appreciate Aaron and Dan give us an opportunity to sponsor this. We know we're never going to be as technical as you all, but we at least want to try to understand and hear what you guys are talking about, so we can kind of maybe some of it will seep in and say understand DevOps humor, Dockers aren't a pair of pants, or anything like that. So
I do not accept that I made any joke.
What's that?
I did not make any joke like that.
Yeah, they didn't laugh. That was the answer.
So, anyways, but we've seen a lot of growth in the DevOps space. Have some DevOps opportunities right now for either direct hire, contract for hire, things like that. So if you ever are interested in checking out other opportunities, just reach out to us. I would love to try to help. So, anything else, man?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Thanks for changing.
I forgot to ask ahead of time. Here's the awkward time when I ask does anybody have any announcements about upcoming events or other meetups or things that we should know about? I'll start. The Google Developers Group has a conference coming up. It's on February 18th. It's on a Saturday, so you don't have to miss work or anything, but you have to miss a weekend day or whatever. But it's a pretty solid conference. I went to it last year, and we've been putting information about it, I believe, in the Slack channel for upcoming events. So that's one that I actually think you should check out. Last year, it was over at KCK, and they've got a really cool venue, but I can't think of what it is this year. Yeah, it's a hotel, like Baltimore Hotel or something. It's really swanky in downtown, so you should check that out. Anybody else? Any thoughts?
Early bird tickets for DockerCon end in 10 days, and they're like $220 off. So if you are going to Austin, I think it's in April, now is a good time to go.
There's a Go Meetup just down the street here at C2FO tomorrow night at 6:30.
C2FO is a great spot, and the Go Meetup is super cool.
Tomorrow night we're having Spider Oak founder talk about encrypted file sharing.
Oh, that would be
Guess
awesome.
possible.
Everybody. I don't have any choice.
Dan's got one.
Dan, you gotta go.
Oh, no, make it late. He didn't say that.
Did anybody bring you some nice content? I love it when someone's like, oh yeah, I brought content. I remember one time Chase was just like, oh, I thought we were doing content tonight, so I just brought something. And we all just sat around, it was awesome.
Wasn't that weird?
It was either here or what's the place down on 95th Street? We had the green bags. where Tom used to live.
Must have missed
All right, so I'm gonna go through the survey results, and then we're gonna give away an Echo Dot and an Echo Tab for people that filled out the surveys. So that's pretty
here.
exciting. What's that?
They are not here though.
They're not here. We're gonna get them to you.
My wife had a baby 2 months ago, and we have a 2-year-old also, so.
So you
I
haven't,
forgot them.
so you haven't slept all that
I
long.
haven't slept a whole lot.
Short-term memory.
Yeah, so I forgot them, so you will either get them in the mail or at the next event or whenever, or I'll go to your house or whatever you want me to do. So, not creepy like that.
Great. So thank you again to our sponsors, Red Nova Labs and Adaptive Solution Group. So here's the year in review from last year. On Meetup.com, we have 715 members, which is awesome. And we've got almost 400 Twitter followers, and on Slack, we've got 152 people actually registered in the Slack. We had 10 meetups last year, an average of about 35 people showed up. We had a high of 56 and a low of 16. So enough of the vanity metrics type of stuff. We had a survey where we had 33 responses, and we got a pretty even mix of developers and operations. You could put your vote in dev and ops, that's why it adds up to more than 33. Most of our people use Slack, but some people don't. So if you guys have ideas on ways that we can reach that other group of the 700 or whatever, in the past what we have heard is Meetup.com is too chatty, and too much email from there just kind of gets ignored. So for those of you that are in Slack, we're open to new ideas. This meetup is whatever you guys make of it, just like the DevOps days. So totally open to just yelling things out now, or if you come up with something later, continuing that conversation. And it's kind of cut off here, but like, how familiar are you with DevOps? A lot of people rate themselves middle of the road. No one said that they didn't know anything about DevOps. And some people were like the experts of the DevOps that took the survey. So maybe we're doing something right so far. The quality of the meetup was 86% positive. Quality of the locations was even higher. I'm saying it's positive if it's a 4 or a 5. Some people are stingy with their 5s. That's why I think there's more 4s.
They're called shakes.
Yeah.
You can't hand out fives.
What's that?
You can't just hand out fives.
Yeah, you can. But I was saying 4 was a good thing. So 4 or 5 was like almost 90%. The food, I guess, could be better, but it was still above average. So I don't. We didn't really see anything in the comment section on like what we could do better for the food. But again, totally open to feedback. I love Minsky's, so a lot of times we end up with Minsky's. But like, you know, just say what it is that we need to do. We did do logboards one time, which was super awesome, and we should do that probably more often. But you know,
that was my first one. That was awesome.
yeah. As far as like when we should have our meetups, which night works best for you? 40% said Tuesday. Most people said 5:30 or 6. So a lot of times we start the food at 5:30. We start talking about whatever the content is about 6:10. And most people wanted to set time. So here's where we started making it actionable. The third Tuesday of every month going forward is when we plan on having the meetups. So now you can put something on your calendar and you can try to protect that time. I know you can't like push away life events or whatever, but I know like last year was super haphazard. It was like whenever we had someone in town is when we had the meetups. Now, if we get a really awesome speaker, they're in town, we're going to do it that night, and that's fine. Pizza and mingle at 5:30, and then the content starts about 6:10. Anybody have any thoughts, whatever on that? Okay. Sounds like what people wanted. Red Nova Labs was far and away was the favorite of the places that we went to last year. We did 10 meetups last year, and VML was also really good. So the next two decisions are, we're gonna continue to move around locations because, as you can see here, people liked almost all the locations. Actually, all the locations we did last year, some of them liked. And we're gonna develop a prospectus for new location sponsors, where like we can send out a sheet and say, here's what you get for having a meetup, and we totally will take help with that, if someone wants to work on that prospectus. What do you find the most value in was a question. Over 50% was guest speakers. Over many short presentations from local speakers, or open spaces, or discussion with others before.
We actually ignored this graph.
Right. January's hard. I did try to get guest speakers. So the decision there was we open a CFP and try to gather guest speakers. So we now have a CFP for this meetup for the entire year. So if you know someone that wants to speak here, or if you particularly want to speak here, you go to the CFP, really simple, papercall.io, DevOps KC, and just put your idea. It could be a 5-minute presentation, it could be a 10-minute, it could be an hour, hour and a half, it could be a workshop, it could be whatever it is you want to do. If you've got an idea, like just put it up there. And we're going to try to contact people to get them to come in for like meetup times, in addition to doing DevOps Days Kansas City. So we have like a little bit of extra money from doing DevOps Days. So we have a limited budget to give people travel and hotel to come here to do a meetup. So that's something that we can promote to get people to come. So what's next? We're going to continue with the monthly meetup throughout 2017 on a set day. Some of the feedback was that we have a game day event like AWS. I didn't go to this game day event on AWS. So if someone has an idea on how to do something awesome like that, we were also considering having, in addition to DevOps Days, something like either a hack night or a hack day or like a 24-hour type of thing, because we do have a little bit of extra budget to do stuff like that. A couple of people said they wanted more local speakers from KC, so I'm going to try to reach out to companies. If your company has people that have good stories, let me know, and I will. I'm fine with cold calling, but like a warm introduction through email always works a lot better. So if you've got that, do that. There was also feedback that we should do workshops. We would like to, Dan and I want to do a post-mortem workshop to do blameless post-mortems, because we both really believe in just culture and the stuff that Sidney Decker talks about, and the stuff that they do at Etsy. We think it would be awesome to have someone with a lot of experience come in and show how they do a blameless post-mortem, and try to get representatives from like a bunch of different companies in Kansas City, and then they could go back to their companies and try to like improve the culture of all the places that we work, or all the big and small companies here, through education. And that's something that is a possibility for this year. That's going to take a lot of work. There's no promises there. Have you heard anything going forward on that? So
No.
We're still contacting people, but we think this is like a super idea. What's that?
Holiday breaks.
Right.
Hard to reach.
And then we're going to kick off the organizer stuff for DevOps Days KC next week. And still looking for people that want to be involved in some way, whether it's being an organizer, volunteer, whatever it is. But overall, what I have always envisioned this is trying to, through culture and through sharing, like uplift like a lot of the work that we do. Because it's a lot of thankless to work in IT and stuff. So if there's ways that we can make things better, like totally open to that. We've got a little bit of a budget to make things cool. So let us know. And with that, I think we're going to do a raffle. So, I don't know,